He's flying because he does tattoo conventions all over the world, you know. So when he does like tattoo conventions, he takes pictures in the airplane and like even for some from the cockpit, like you know, because you get the full like view of like the flat plane basically.
Yeah.
But,
so you guys have a pretty strong connection. That's
we're both we're all good, and that's what brought all of us here. I mean, he's from Colorado, all of us are from other states, and we all just came here for this because
drove down here for this.
Oh my gosh, how wonderful! Welcome to Albuquerque.
Thank you. We love it here.
Amazing.
Yeah, I love it. I'm thinking about moving here. I'm like, I'm in Phoenix. I'm like 6 hours away, and I'm like, it's like 15 degrees cooler. It's like this is pretty much the same price point as far as like like
it's
it's
a
not
lot
crazy
less
expensive.
people here, which is appealing.
We're in Colorado.
Denver.
Okay.
And it's just so polluted with people now.
Yeah.
Is it?
Wall-to-wall traffic and stuff.
I love Denver, but I don't live there. I've been like to the museum and it's interesting to hear that perspective. I love Albuquerque. It's transitioning. We have some issues right now. But the art and culture scene here is really wonderful. And I love the millennial population because they're the ones that are like doing shit, like making positive change in our community. Whether it's for philanthropy or economic development, we have a really productive young population here. So
that's awesome.
I love that.
And that's what we need.
I love that.
And that's the thing is that's what our whole thing is about, is not necessarily just being stagnant in be a part of your community. Donate your time, even if it's only like a couple hours, a month or a week or whatever it is. Like I'll bring like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches with me when I take the train to give to homeless people and stuff. Just little stuff like that make a difference. I mean, even if you can't do like a full on afternoon of whatever, but anything, and that's what I love about the Flat Earth community here is they're all about making stuff happen. Like, all right, let's question our reality. Let's really look at these things and not just believe what the white coats tell us. So I mean, that's really our main thing, is to not necessarily say that we know what shape the Earth is in, but just something that's like, okay, we know that we've been lied to about a lot of things, and we should be critical thinkers. And we're not really raised to be critical thinkers. We were raised to just follow the norm and just stay in the line, in the lane, in the right lane. Don't look over here. Don't look. You know what I mean?
I agree,
But thank you so much for letting us have this here.
Oh, of course. And I apologize from the bottom of my heart for the image. My husband was laughing his ass off. He's like, "You didn't do your research on this group?" And I said, "No, Jack was like super nice and he paid and."
I'm sorry, did it totally freak you out?
I didn't do any homework, and I had that ridiculous sign up.
No,
and
I love it.
My husband was just like,
no, you should leave it up there.
His ass, he was laughing so hard. He's like, that is like, I'm gonna put that all over Facebook, like the biggest faux pas on the face of the earth.
Well, it was meant to be like the place. It's called Gravitate. And then this, what is it? The Wi-Fi password.
Space matters.
That has nothing to do with.
No, I know.
It's just about your physical.
It is. I know. It's perfect though. I mean, it couldn't have been. It couldn't have been more perfect though. And then the picture there too. I was like, oh, this is gold. And that's the way. And that's what we love about it though, is like the comedy side of it. Like funny always wins. It doesn't matter at who's.
Thank you.
I love it.
Thank you for that.
No, funny wins, and it. At the end of the day, like none of us have been to space. We don't know anything, but we appreciate.
He said it. He's just like, oh my god, that's like the funniest thing ever. And I'm just going,
exactly.
I hate today. God, I'm an idiot.
No, you're not an idiot at all. No, I mean,
sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
I have to tell Jack later.
You should.
So sorry.
No, don't be sorry. It's really it's perfect.
No, we're used to it.
Yeah, and we love it.
Tough skin.
Yeah,
so.
We love it though. It's like I mean, this is what entertains us. This is like it's real life comedy. Like it really is.
Well, it wasn't my intention.
No,
to make a statement.
No, but that's
someone else's philosophy. I would never do that.
No, but we love that though. I love talking with other people that have different views. Like I've been actually emailing like people, scientists and people from ASU that are astronomers, like, you know, I actually talked to an astrophysicist in Austin, and it was great. Like, I love talking to people, and usually the really smart ones, if they'll give you the time of day, will really like drop some knowledge, and that's what we want. We want those people to come out of the woodworks and talk to us about it, because we don't know. I mean, I'm not going to go through 6 years of school for, you know, like whatever, and like I mean, like, nobody's responded to me yet. I even offered like $100 for an hour just to talk to me about some stuff and like let me record it. No response, no nothing. I mean, I don't really know what to do at this point. So, you know, we have people saying like, oh, well, you know, you need to go talk to these people. I've been trying. We've been trying. And a lot of them won't. They're just like, oh, no, it's beneath me. We are not, you know, and that's fine, you know. And eventually, the more that we come out there, but it's, you know, it's expected. I mean, we're breaking people's like little paradigm bubbles left and right, you know, like, and so really like, we don't really know, like, we don't claim to know, but the conversation should be able to be had, you know? Like, it shouldn't just be Neil deGrasse dropping a mic and being like, all right, it's over, done. That's it, you know? Because that's, I mean, it's not intellectual. If you're going to have yourself, you know, represent a certain group of people, and usually the really smart people are like, nope, he doesn't represent us. That's not, not our dude right there, you know? Sure. I don't know. Anyways, I'm sorry. I know you're probably busy. I just wanted to come say thank you. And we love your
space. We're curious what you kind of like thought of all of this, though.
You know, I haven't. To be honest with you, I really haven't thought about it much at all, other than what I've been Googling now that I know. I have an affinity for anyone who does art, and so when I saw when I met Jack, and we talked about the art, and I didn't quite learn about the Infinite Plane Society until recently. So I think it's I'm in awe of anyone who takes a position, whether it's one that I am familiar with, researched, and have no knowledge of whatsoever. I appreciate anyone who takes a position. That's sort of how we like to raise our kids.
Yeah, it's good philosophy.
Just
good way to be.
Take a position. So
I call myself agnostic earther, because I don't really know, you know, exactly. and that's fine, you know. Like I mean, to people that haven't done the research, like I would rather group myself in with the flat earthers. I'm more like, you know, I identify more with the flat earthers because they know how to question things and whatever. And but really, I mean, if we're being honest with ourselves, like, we haven't been to space. We've seen pictures from 120,000 feet. It looks flat, but at the same time, like, they could just be hiding land from us. It could be a way bigger ball. Like, we don't really know. So I try not to rule anything out.
Involved? And how long have you been
involved? I've been looking into it for about 2.5 years. It took me a full year before I was like, finally, like, it's probably flat, you know? But what got me sold on it was the lack of measurable curvature and no authentic pictures from space. So.
And no axial rotation. Like, if we're rotating 1,000 miles an hour, we should be able to measure it with a gyroscope, but like, it should shift 15 degrees per hour, and it doesn't. There's no shift. There's no. People have been like doing this over and over, and we're starting to up our experiments now. Like, there's a guy sending a rocket up in a couple months, and Mad Mike Hughes is his name, you know, I mean, there's a lot of things that are coming out of coming out of it that are productive, that are good, that are like, we should be getting outside and exploring the world that we live, you know, and I don't see anything wrong with that. So, you know, when people try and be like, oh, it's so stupid, like, and I'm like, really, this is the smart thing to do, is to, like, not just listen to the books. You know, anybody can write something in a book, but to make your own observations and do your own experiments, that's another level of thinking, you know.
Where are most of the followers? Are they from here in the United States? Or are they
most are in Indonesia, actually.
Really?
Yeah, and the number one selling flat earth is Indonesia, and that's why, like, Eric Dubay is doing a lot of translations into, like, you know, I don't know, Indonesian. I don't know what they speak there. I'm not sure. And then I think the second is what was it? Actually, what's his name? Spiritual North just did a video a couple days ago where he broke down, like, according to Google, number one is the most the most
Googled
the most Googled searches is from Indonesia, and then I think the US might be second or third on there, and then the UK, and it's like all over the place. But it's picking up steam all over the world. Like it's huge.
Definitely
like
not just isolated.
Yeah, it's all over the place, and so then that's what's so beautiful about it, is bringing people together that wouldn't normally be talking, or like I wouldn't have met any of these people if it wasn't for this, and it's really like I've been in a lull, like as an artist, like I'm a seamstress by trade. I paint, I make clothes, like I made this.
Fabulous.
This is Feppy here, and
fabulous.
Yeah, so I mean,
and there's another young woman here with a skirt on.
Yeah, that's mine too. Yeah, that's a shorter one I did.
So cute, really cute. If you saw me gawking, it was the textiles. I promise. I wasn't
no, it's all good. And
really pretty.
Thank you. And I feel like I've been kind of uninspired, and this has brought like this whole new like wave of inspiration that's really beautiful thing, and like people could see like the beauty in it versus the like the negative side of like oh, you just didn't go to school and you're stupid, and the insults and the petty stupid things that are just unnecessary. Like it's just and I don't know, I mean, I know I'm like going off on tangents, I'm sorry.
So what is the connectivity with art and the infinite plane? Is it like I didn't know. Hi, Robert.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Good. How are you?
Yeah, it's been an awesome time.
Oh, good. I'm so glad. Yeah, I didn't know if there was if most of the members are from the arts community, or if this is what you ultimately decided could be a profit center for the organization.
Well,
the art, or is it just sort of organically?
It's just sort of like
happening?
He wanted to create an art show that could kind of push the ball even further,
Okay.
Kind of get the momentum.
Promote
going.
awareness.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, and the beautiful thing about what he's doing is I've been involved with many art shows, and with I've been selling my stuff in stores like from New York to Phoenix to LA, and always, never once have I had anybody like not mark up or not put on a percentage, like 15 to 30%. And he's not taking any percentage of any of the artists.
He curated this whole thing, and then there's no.
He's even shipping. He paid for the shipping for people to ship their art from all over the world, and he paid for the shipping here, and then he's also paying for the shipping. Like I just sold my parasol online because he has online stuff that he's doing, so people are buying stuff online right now, and so he just gave me the $40 and was like, yeah, I'll ship it. I'm like, here, I'll give you money for shipping. He's like, no, I got it. Like he's like such a gentleman and like such like really a I mean, and that's I've never seen that. And I mean, I've sold stuff like people that I consider friends of mine that still they gotta have their business. I understand that they have their markups. So the fact that he's doing this for complete strangers, like it's like a deep-rooted, deep-seated spiritual awakening is what I feel like this is, and that's
Grassroots for sure.
Yeah, because it made me. I was borderline atheist before all this, and this has made confirm that there is a creator. We are special. We're not just a speck of nothing dust in the universe. Like it is something that goes deeper, and it brings out these other philosophical things that weren't really coming out through the mainstream, through the science stuff that I was, because I've always been interested in science and space and all this stuff like that, and I've loved cosmos. I loved all that stuff. So for me, it when I realized like, wow, this could be fake. This could be all like not real. This could just be a story, and then starting to just observe, just being more aware of your surroundings, more aware of like the things that they're saying, then the impacts that it does on your psyche, because you don't realize, because we're so ingrained in this media world pushing these certain ideas and these certain things, and you're going through life, working, having a family, doing your thing. You're not really realizing the actual impact that it has on your psyche and the way that you treat people and the way that you are as a person. And this has helped me grow and realize that like my biggest enemy isn't with the Globies or with Neil deGrasse. It's like within myself, and like how you choose to treat people, because you can't force people. You can't make people do anything. You can only control what you do with your life and how you are, and lead by example. And that's really like the biggest message that I've gotten out of this whole thing is like, we don't need to be calling names and be like, you're so stupid, you believe in the globe, like, oh, you're so stupid, you believe it's flat.
Well, I found that to be another interesting point. When I was a kid, like I was taught like, oh, the flat earth is stupid, and when I first heard about it, I was laughing about it, I just thought it was so ridiculous.
You're gonna fall off the edge of the earth. It's hilarious.
And then it just stuck with me, and I couldn't get it out of my head, and so I just kept looking into it, and then finally it just clicked, and it made everything make sense. It just came full circle for me.
Yeah. Yeah, so anyways.
That's so great.
Thanks for listening to us.
Yes, of course. There's the other one. Yes.
Just got caught dancing, and I didn't know where it was live,
Oh,
and I
no
didn't know
way.
his phone was right there, and Kirby goes, I just caught you dancing. And I look back, and I'm like, oh my god. Like, ran, he just laughed so hard.
Is she from Phoenix too?
Yeah, she came with me.
Yeah, I came.
I was telling her I was admiring both of your skirts.
Oh,
so every
yeah,
time you walk
they're
by,
awesome.
I was checking you out. So I apologize
Thank you.
for the
No, it's okay.
Gawking.
She did an awesome job, man. I love it. I
So
love it so
cute.
much, right?
yeah. They're great.
Well,
He got you dancing.
Yeah, I totally got caught. I didn't.
I got it on the internet. Now everyone's
Yeah,
seen it.
we probably have like 200 or 300 people just watching the live stream.
Yeah, right
so-
now.
That's
So a bunch of
great.
people
Yeah,
just watched me dance, and I didn't realize I wasn't even paying attention.
They're like sending tips.
Like making it rain in the chat room.
There you go.
Did not just happen. That's funny. That would happen to me.
It's
That
all
would.
good.
Yeah, no, it's funny more than anything, but it's.
And one more thing too about flat Earth is a lot of people, a lot of Christians try and it's kind of gets separated, like just because I'm not Christian, but my family is, like, I'm totally like down for whatever. And there's a lot of scripture that ties in a lot of the flat Earth stuff. So a lot of people will just automatically put it in the category of like, oh, it's a religious thing, the whole creationism.
Oh, it's not.
But it's not.
Yeah.
No, there's like so many. I mean, there's literally the one thing that all the religions had in common is they all believed that we all lived on a flat stationary plane like years ago. So I mean, before 500 years ago, that's what everybody believed. So it's like an all-encompassing, which makes it even more beautiful because one friend's every different type of religion all in one melding pot, and that's what like a true grass movement thing is about. Is like literally, it's not just one kind of person that is attracted to this. It's all kinds of people. Anybody that has a brain and likes to think about things, and that's really all it is. It's like that.
So is there is it like a nonprofit 501c3 or
no, I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, I think IPS just started this channel. I don't think he thought it was going to blow up the way that it has, and I don't think that he, basically.
But yeah, this is a movement that is far overseeing just what he's doing. Like we have people. He's probably got like 6,000-7,000 subs. We have people in the community who have like 80,000 up to 115,000. So it's a pretty big movement. Like I would say there maybe worldwide we might have 1 million people out there, maybe more. Who knows? It's hard to say.
A lot of them are closet too. Like I've met a few people that are like, I'm a closet flat earther and I can't talk about it, but yes,
probably in the United States because people can be.
How many?
hateful
Don't we
and-
have like 15 million hours of content on YouTube or something crazy?
Some crazy.
And like the amount of views all of the videos have, it's probably up to like almost 1 billion at this point. Who knows?
Wow.
Don't quote me on that.
And so, is there a central organizer?
No,
that's what's so beautiful about it. Is it's just like an
Everyone
all-encompassing.
contributes.
Yeah, everybody
Yeah.
contributes. Everybody has a different
She's
style.
got her own channel. I've got my own channel.
Wow.
We all
Yeah.
just kind of try and put things in the community and see what kind of comes back.
Yeah, I mean, I've been recording like just the stuff that I do, like like talking to people, art stuff that I do, just kind of like whatever. Some people find it interesting. It's not, and then other people are more into like they're doing experiments, they're doing observations, they're doing the science-based stuff. Which is so everything, Science versus Scientism is a great YouTube channel, and he goes in depth with all of the different topics as far as gravity and the different types of gravity. A lot of people don't even realize there's like Newtonian and Einsteinian, and there's different levels within it, and just it's more advanced. It's dissecting like the more advanced stuff that I can't even understand, but I like listening to it. It makes me feel smarter afterwards. I'm like, oh, I learned something, or I'm taking notes and I'm looking stuff up on my own, and that's what this whole thing has done. And like everybody brings something different to the table, and that's what's so beautiful about it. Is there'll be a Christian person, and that relates with the Christian people. And then
there's
there'll
different
be
strategies for all of us. Like, I know this one girl who is very religious. I mean, not religious. She wouldn't want me to say that. She has a lot of faith in the Christian religion. She, but she can connect with people on that level. She can pull all these scriptures, and just connect it through that way. And then we have IPS who does it in an entirely different way, and he definitely doesn't like Christian at all. In fact, he calls
IPS.
Infinite Plane Society.
He's just. Oh.
Yeah, we call him IPS.
That's what we call him.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's like his like nickname. We don't even like, they call me Rusted Soul, even though my name's Jenna. It's just that's what I'm known as. He's Earth Pond.
Earth Pond.
Yeah. So we're just like a bunch of internet nerds that decided to come together under one roof, and he's paying for all of this out of his pocket, and it's like such a beautiful thing to see somebody that cares that much about something that he may not get like money for he gets donations on his website, people that want to donate or whatever, but he's not like pushing it. He's not like, yes, we it's kind of like, okay, if you have the money, you want to donate to the rocket, and you want to because we're putting a big flat earth thing on the side of the rocket, and it's it's going to take a lot of money to get he's got like $1,000 space suit that he's wearing because he's sending himself up in it, like which is to the Kármán line. So I mean, this is like stuff that usually NASA is like, nope, this is, so why can't we do it ourselves, Like, why does it have to be only NASA or SpaceX that's doing these things? Why can't we just do it Grassroots our own way? He's an actual rocket scientist. He's making his own rocket and putting himself in it. Like, it's a beautiful thing. That's art right there. That's like his own art that he's bringing into fruition. And it's like, I mean, who could hate on that? Who could hate on art? Like,
Awesome.
Yeah, so thank you so much. Your space is beautiful.
Oh, sure,
yeah, we love it here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cheers.
good. I hope it worked out for you, and the lighting.
It's gorgeous.
Hard with the windows,
beautiful.
and I hope you were able to capture. I hope you were able to sell the art. People could see.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful.
I got some gorgeous images.
Yeah,
okay.
It's perfect, and we'll have to do this like every year. Come back and this is like gonna
be
be the
well
spot,
for that,
right?
Yeah. Good.
Cool.
All right.
Thank you.
They're doing presentations.
Yeah, we're about to do this right now.
Cool.